Hello and welcome. I'm Vincent MAKORI and this is Africa 54. From the West to the Middle East, analysts are mostly hopeful about a short-term deal designed to limit Iran's nuclear capacity. Diplomats from the U.S., Britain, China, Russia, France, Germany, and of course Iran have struck the 6-month accord. For more on this, we turn now to VOA's Laurel Bowman. Laurel.
Thank you, Vince. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says that a nuclear accord reached with Iran will halt that country's march toward building an atomic arsenal. Mr. Kerry says it also gives a window to negotiate a final deal. But how are all sides interpreting that temporary deal? Today, that's the rub. The interim deal is designed to limit Iran's nuclear activities in return for billions of dollars in sanctions relief. But there are questions already on how various sides interpret the deal.
No matter what interpretations are given, Iran's right to enrichment has been recognized in the text of the agreement. And for that reason, I announced to the Iranian nation that Iran's enrichment activity will continue as before.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry denies this particular interpretation of the deal.
No, there is no right to enrich. We do not recognize a right to enrich. It is clear in the NPT, in the Non-Proliferation Treaty, it's very, very clear that there is no right to enrich.
Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu harshly criticized the deal, calling it an historic mistake.
Israel has many friends and allies, but when they're mistaken, it's my obligation to speak out clearly and openly and say so. It's my solemn responsibility to protect and defend the one and only Jewish state.
The Obama administration hopes to convince skeptics at home and abroad that the deal is good for America and its allies. He telephoned Mr. Netanyahu Sunday, telling him that the United States stands firmly committed to Israel.